Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 5 of our 5-day challenge. This is Patricia Spratt from patriciaspratt.com. As we was trying to record the Zoom, we had some technical difficulties, so we will do it again, post it in the group, and for all of you to have the opportunity to go back to it, look at it, watch it, and see what to do when you want to close sales um, out of your engagement post, or also out of your um, curiosity post. So, Terrence, I'll give you the word for a second, and then I will go into my screen share, show a little bit around on what I do, and we will go back to the offer at the end of um, the call, so we can show them actually give the opportunity for everybody to do what we do and brand themselves and get their products out to the public a little bit easier and capture leads like that.
Okay. Hello, guys. Like Patricia said, we're going to speak to you about the sales process and closing the sale, making sure that you get your leads to that position where you can actually make that sale, which is important. You always want to take your prospect down the journey. You know, in the beginning is to build that relationship, that trust. And then eventually, you know, leading them to the actual product offer that you have. So I guess, Patricia, you want to screen share the, you know, some helpful content there that they can probably use to make that happen?
Right. Okay, let's do the screen share real quick. So if I have, let me go to my page and see if I can find a curiosity post and what I would say. Okay, there was one I did where I put in, we got 45 people into our 5-day workshop of one post. Whoop, whoop. Now, how awesome is that? And I had some people record replying to it. I think I had also a question in there that I was keeping so I can show you all. Okay, this lady said, "What y'all rocking? I want in on this." Right? So I would just simply say, and I like to tag them in it because like that they get 2 notifications of me. That gives you a chance of more of them seeing it. And just write something like, "Please check your inbox." So she got a notification that I tagged her in a comment, and she got the notification that I actually commented or replied to her comment. So like that, she gets 2 notifications from me right now, letting her know to check her inbox. So when I go and write the message, I would see I would say, "Hi, Carmelina. I seen you would like to know how I got 45 leads of one post." And then I just don't send them the information right away. I actually always ask them whether they really want to see it, because um, a lot of people will actually comment, but that don't necessarily mean that they really want your information. So I just wrote simple, I seen you would like to know how I got 45 leads of one post. Should I send the info to you?
How about, hold on, how about Patricia? How about say, would you like me to show you how?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to know how? So like that, we got back with her. She got 2 notifications that I'm getting in touch with her, and she knows that she's supposed to check her inbox. She goes to her inbox, and she got this message in there. And now I would just wait and see what she says. If she says yes, then I would send her the information. If she says no, thank you, then you just wish them a good day and go about your business. Now, if it would be a curiosity post, of example, would you like to a curiosity post, like for example, if I could show you how to get 45 leads in 1 day, would you like to know? And if she says yes, and you got an opportunity that actually teaches people how to get those leads, you would give them the link. If she says yes, you would just say, well, great. Would you know I did it? If they say yes, then you send them the link to it. Just always make sure that in that moment you actually let them know you're getting in touch with them. And when you do get in touch with them, ask them again whether they really want the information. You want them to say yes, send it to me, right? So it is not that you are pitching those people your link. Now, it would be wrong if you would reply, check your inbox, and when they go into their inbox, they see a link. Most likely, they won't click it. They want to have that conversation first, because people buy from people they like, know, and trust. And the only way you can build those relationships is actually to have a conversation with the people. So I would that's how I would do it. Another thing, like I said, because I know the question came up again on what to post, how to get in touch with people without being spammy and pitchy. There was some misunderstanding. So I'm going to go over it real quick and let you know. One thing I always do is first, when somebody sends me a friend's request, I always ask them, tell them thank you first. Thanks for your friend's request. What inspired you to connect with me? Like that, you can sort out the people that is actually your target audience, or maybe not your target audience. Okay. So another thing, I did a post in the groups where I told people a simple thing like, is anybody getting leads or sales in this group? And the people who answered me with no, was commenting to them and reaching out to them by letting them know, feel free to send me a friend's request. I'll be glad to help you. You always want to offer help and free value first. Now, if they send me a friend's request and we started a conversation on the messenger, I will let them know that, hey, I'm doing 5 days challenges where I teach the people and show the people how to generate leads on Facebook. Are you interested to join, or are you interested to learn it? And if they say yes, then you just give them the information about your challenge or your offer, and let them know, okay, this is what is going to happen. I will add you to the group, so they actually know that they are being added to a group with their permission, that they wanted it, and not just spam them. So another thing I do, because we do get a lot of times where we get pitched. And the question came up, how do you handle somebody that just pitches me a link or a product? And I always tell them, no matter what, I always tell them thank you first. So it's just a little bit funny here, but I say, hey, thanks for the pitch, LOL. But seriously, if you would like to learn how to reach out to people and build your business without being pitchy and spammy, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you. Some people will go for it and some people won't. Those who won't, it's most likely those people that don't want to learn nothing new. They think they got it right, but don't count them out, because after they pitch for a couple months and they don't get sales, guess what? They will come back to you. They will come back to you and start reaching out for help. The other part of the people will come out to you right away and be like, well, how can I do it different? I want to learn. And then you can offer them the 5-day challenge, or you can offer them a help, or you can answer them a question on what they could do, and always tell them, hey, if you like to learn more, this is what you can do. Lead them to your capture page, or in whatever your business is. In this situation, we use our free vlog that we promote, and we use the vlog to get people to learn more about branding themselves. We lead them to Branding University, where they can actually learn about the business, get free value. You build in a relationship with those people, and at the end of the day, you actually gaining a customer even for your primary business, because the question will come up where they ask you, and what is your primary business? What MLM are you with? So you want the people to be asking you on what you do, what your business is, and what you sell. And trust me, they will do it, because they do it to us every time. They reach out to us and ask us what we do. So another thing that I was saying, and I would put all that on a PDF file and send it to you, is to when you're reaching out to people in groups, to say, hey, my name, hey, such and such, I see you are posting in networking groups. I am always looking forward to support other women in business. Feel free to send me a friend's request. Now, if you are not a woman and you are not a mother, you most likely will be targeting another audience. You might be looking for men that is struggling in business. You will ask them first, what business are they in, or what do they do for a living? And if they answer you, and then you ask them, what are they struggling with? Get to their pain, get to know what they're that I'll be sharing, and I already posted this in the group, is a simple thing of how you can even reach out to people that is already on your list through Messenger without being spammy or pitchy, when you're promoting this 5-day challenge. A very simple thing. Hi, put their name there. I am doing a 5-day grow your audience challenge, absolutely free. People love free stuff, so let them know that it's free, and then you let them know on day 1 how to set up your profile, day 2 how to triple your friends request, day 3 you go through the whole thing. You can copy and paste it, feel free to do so, and ask them at the end, are you interested? If they say yes, then invite them to the challenge. If they say no, then you wish them a wonderful day and tell them, hey, if they have any questions or they would like to get to know more of what you're doing, to feel free to ask, and you leave it always open with a question. Always make sure that even if you close a conversation, you can leave a question. They can always reach back to you. So if they do want to join the group, you always tell them thank you, show gratitude. That is another thing that is very important when you close in sales. And another thing that I do is when I post something pretty late and I see that people comment on it, that is target audience, even though it might be a curiosity post. I had one situation where somebody liked my comment and I just went in their inbox and said, hey, I see you still up. You must be off tomorrow. I didn't know whether he's working. I didn't know whether he's on his own home business. but it was a way for me to connect with the person. And he answered, yes, he's off. And I told him, I was like, well, that's great. And what are you working? Where do you work? And he told me where he works. And I asked him, well, do you like your job? And he said, no. So I told him, I was like, well, have you ever thought about home business? And just stay natural. I mean, ask a lot of questions, get to know the person, and show that you care. And at the end of the day, I had a sale. So that's really what I wanted to share as far as converting leads into sales. How you can close sales out of a conversation. And I will hand it over to Terrence, and he can probably give you a couple more tricks on what to do using social media and converting prospects into sales.
Yeah, I found it to be very helpful to me when I close the sale, that when a friend request, when you start getting friend requests coming through your channel, by sending the prospect the message, most of the time when you start getting friend requests from targeted leads, these are people that are more in line to what you're trying to do. These are people that are into network marketing. They're entrepreneurs, or they're part of some kind of online business model, right? So when these leads start coming through your pipeline, when you send out a message before you send that request, on asking them, thank you for the friend request, and what interests you to connect with me here. And when you wait for that response, they'll tell you exactly why they connected with you. Most likely they'll say, we have a lot in common. I see that we have a lot in common in that, we share the same interests. And then, after they respond to that, you would say, okay, that's great. So what do you do for a living? And you leave it like that with a question mark, and they'll respond back. Most of the time they'll tell you what they do. And then from there, you'll ask them, well, how is that going for you? What are some of your problems, challenges? What are some of the, situations that you're having, or are you making any sales, or, things like that. But you always want to be in control of the conversation. And, but I found that very effective because it opens the end user. It opens them to, tell you more about them. You always want to remain in control of that conversation to close the sale. And it actually works. And I closed a few sales like that just from accepting, before I accept the friend request that comes through, my channel, by, sending them a private message, just to, and that makes you look more responsible. It makes you look like you know what you're doing, basically, because you don't want to just accept anybody to your channel. I stopped doing that. Before, I would friend request, allow anybody on my page. And a lot of times those people weren't in line with my goals. And it was basically taking me away from what I was trying to do, because I had unqualified leads. And these are people who you don't want to connect with, because you're going to be wasting your time, So, and then you got to go out there hunting for other people and trying to, find somebody that's going to take a look at what you have to offer. So what makes your job easier and what makes more people to connect with you is by providing that content out there, and then lining your just getting familiar with your pitch. And you have to practice that, and when you're talking to people, even when you're out in the store, and what helps me out too, I go shopping sometimes in the stores, and I talk to the either with the cashier, or if I go to the corner store, wherever you go shopping, right? And I just open conversation with people. And you'll be surprised sometimes when you ask a person what do they do, they'll be happy to let you know that, and you find out all this information about them. And I was at a store the other day, and I was talking to this guy, And I asked him that one question, and he told me he was a software engineer. He went to school and he started studying for this stuff. But he was working at a corner store, selling, ordinary products that people buy every day. But he's really not making that much money. He's probably making, $7, $8 an hour. Maybe, they bump minimum wage up now where you're making a little bit more money, but he's not making enough really to support himself and his family, he was telling me, So I told him, and one thing I started talking about, because he said, what do I do? And I told him, I said, I help business professionals, entrepreneurs, network marketers automate their sales process. I provide them a solution. I help them to brand themselves, to bring themselves out in the public eye, right? So you have to be in control of the conversation. You have to always ask questions, and leave questions open so that people can, have an answer for you. And this is how you develop that relationship. And people get to know more about you, and then you get to know more about their problems and their challenges. So going right into it, just to narrow things down a little bit, the most effective way to do this thing is to, like we've been talking to you about throughout this challenge, is to build up your engagement, connect with more people every day, try to get more targeted people into your pipeline. And once they come through your pipeline, you start getting more friend requests, and you'll see them start to come through too. And once those friend requests start to come through, you start sending people, and you can even start doing that now with people that you connecting with. You start, sending them out private messages and stuff like that. And, asking them a question, and seeing what they're all about and seeing how you can help them. I was in customer service for over 10 years. I did that half of my life, helping customers out. And sometimes you have to put yourself in that person's shoes, and you have to sit back and you have to listen to the conversation. And you have to listen what's going on out there in the marketplace. This way, where you can align your content and how you can actually help people. When I was studying online marketing and, watching webinars and doing videos and stuff like that, and just trying to put two and two together and how this thing really works. You see a lot of people out there doing the same thing, but they teach you in a different way because everybody has their own strategy. And not saying that their strategy doesn't work, because strategies do work, but you have to find one that works for you, right? And I think it's important that, you do that. Definitely, this will help you to push forward from there. You can't follow. You got to pick, one or two people, that you follow on a regular basis that you feel like you can learn from, and that you can model, and do, do as they do, follow their lead. I found Patricia here. I don't even know, where did I find you at, Patricia? You was out there somewhere.
I don't know. I really can't remember. I've been trying to figure out how we actually connected.
Yeah.
And I really can't remember the whole thing. We just right away was seeing the same vision, and we chatted a couple times on the messenger, and we was like, well, let's join forces and go for it together. It was just like from a simple conversation, of which I think started, hey, why did you connect with me? It was really like a simple conversation that started like that. And now we're teaming up and doing those challenges together. So really, you have to be open. It's not every time that you're going to make a sale, but that don't mean that further down the road that you can make a sale of that person or get a very good referral. So I would say, wrapping this up, I think we got everything out there that we needed to. Let me go into the to show you what we work with, what we use as some of our tools that is free to join in the first place, and give it out there for you with a short presentation. So stick around. Let me share my screen, and let's do this. So we both work with a company that is called Branding University. What is Branding University? In the first place, Branding University is a learning platform that got to attach affiliate program with it where you can make commissions. Now, in Branding University, you'll be able to learn how to brand yourself. Also have different mini courses on how, for example, the Twitter mini course. And as we go now, since it's a brand new company, we there will be more courses added as we go. I know some will be added in March. So Branding University is a free subscription. You can subscribe free and still, as an if you register as an affiliate, still make 25% commission of the sales in there. You can also use it just for your personal use and have the possibility to learn more about branding yourself. The advantage of the whole basic affiliate program also is a vlog. A vlog is a page where you actually can add your personal videos. Let me go to the vlog. That will be very, very easy to explain. And then I will take you shortly to the back office of the vlog. So So this is a vlog. A vlog is basically a page, a capture page that you can use to generate your lead. In this case, this vlog is so simple, build up. You guys, when you get to join, you can replace this with your own personal picture. You can add your name to it, add all your social media platforms. So if you share the vlog link to somebody, for one, you're capturing a lead that is interested in what you got to offer. On two, they got the access to your other all social media platforms. This video at the beginning will be where the company owner, Mark Lalonde, is here and he explains the vlog a little bit. Of course, you can replace it with your own personal video if you like to. Furthermore, you will see updated, I think it's updated daily with value as such as branding yourself, videos, business videos, stuff that is good for your business, that helps you grow your business and brand yourself, good for your team members, good for your customers or people who may thinking about home business also. You can replace those videos. I wouldn't replace all of them. I would leave always some value for branding in there, but you can appraise your videos just like I did over here, where I was talking about how to overcome fears and encourage yourself. If you're in another niche, for example, you're in a health and wellness niche, you can put something according to your health and wellness niche here for your customers and your prospects and your leads, your team members, to actually get value every day here. You can upload those daily, and at the same time, they get also the access to get their free Twitter training. You attend webinars, which are weekly, and also brand their own free vlog or enroll in free courses and enroll into Branding University. So at the back office of the vlog, it's very simple, kept for people that is just starting. Not a big deal to actually upload a vlog. You have your home page where you can upload it right here. There's an explanation on how to go through the whole update of a vlog. When you go down here, you have your value funnels. You can change this with one click, and it's updated right away. The picture can be replaced, like I said, with Imgur. Upload your image, copy the link, and it's set. Also, your whole social media platforms, all you need is the user at the end that you can update. In my case, that's my Twitter, for example. I just have the Patricia spread. You don't have to copy the whole link, just the end of the link that is your username. Everything is already pre-done for you, and you hit update, and the vlog is updated the minute that you click on it. You got your value funnels that you can invite people into webinars, invite into having their own blog, or give them free training on how to brand themselves. Remember, every time you brand yourself and you give people free value, they're more likely come back to you asking you for more offer. You become an authority figure. You becoming a leader. You're showing them that you know what you're about, what you're working with, and that you know your business, and that people buy from people they know, they like, and trust. So you're building those relationships through free value. And at the same time, you getting free value every day yourself. So this is one of the things that we offer you. Of course, you can upgrade to premium membership, which is $77 a month. Premium membership gives you the access to recorded replays of the webinars, a bigger commission of 75% on products that you sell. Products right now available is like the Twitter lead machine, for example, that is a $500 product. So you making at the end $100 and some dollars as a basic affiliate, versus as a premium member, you getting $320 something. I don't want to hold the right to the penny, but it's over $320 that you getting as in commission just for that one product. There's free value that of course you can promote, and there'll be more added as we go. So what do you get with us, especially if you join us today as a basic affiliate? We will go with you through the proper goal settings, the daily method of operation to grow your business, access to the member-only group from us, weekly webinars, a free blog, and free courses and training for you to brand yourself and learn about the business, on how to do business online, brand yourself and grow your business. As a platinum member, if you decide to join as a platinum member, you will receive one-on-one coaching with me and Terrence. You will also get access to the Platinum VIP group, which includes weekly mastermind sessions, an accountability partner, and also access to all done for you challenges like this one right now, where you can get leads and generate those leads into sales. So as for me, I'm done with the presentation. I will stop sharing my screen and hand over to Terrence if he wants to add something to it.
Yeah, I think the Branding University is revolutionizing the way that, you know, we do business, and the way that a whole lot of people in the online market space is doing business. And it's so easy to, you know, set up. It takes less than 10 minutes, and you can have a blog set up and ready to go, and it's presented to people all around the world. You know, when you first start up a blog, I was a member of, and a lot of you probably know about MLSP and other companies out there like, what is it? You got Aweber, you got GetResponse. Those are email providers, but what's some of the web providers out there now that we have?
There's so many, and a lot of them expect you to, the main thing, a lot of other companies expect you to upgrade to get the full service.
Yeah.
They expect you to keep on investing in order to get more sales, bigger commissions. It is very hard for people who just start their business or want to grow their primary business to actually keep on putting money into a business and keep growing, because when you start, most of us start because we are struggling, we are paying bills, we living from paycheck to paycheck, and we don't have the funds right away to upgrade to $5,000, $6,000, or even $3,000 products. So Branding University is giving us the chance to start your business even with a zero account and work yourself up there. So this is an opportunity that you can have right now, right then. If you jump on it, you get all these extras added to it that we given as free value to you, and be working with you. So if you are interested, just reach out to the person that invited you. reach out to them, ask them for their link, and they will shoot it right over to you so you can get started. And if you need any help, always get back with us and ask us for help, or ask us the questions that coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great deal. I think that you definitely want to avoid, all the hefty expenses that you would have to pay on a monthly basis. The technical challenges too as well, to even get started with a blog. So and sometimes when you do sign up with these other programs, it requires a lot of that technical aspect to where you can actually get things up and running. But with Brandon University, it's like I said, it's only takes less than 10 minutes just to get everything set up, and you really don't have to worry about the challenges and stuff like that. And we're always here, to give you that support and help push you forward, and to lead you in the right direction. So definitely get back with the person who invited you to this call, and we'll see you next time.